everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. There's actually war against the Igbos. I've confirmed that. Guys, you can't tell me otherwise, because tell me why the Nigerian Medical Association would do what they did in court today. Guys, tell me. Today Kanu was in court today, and the Nigerian Medical Association submitted a file. They said that Kanu's health is not life-threatening and that he can stand for trial. A man with serious health congestion, guys, a man with serious liver and kidney problem can stand trial. If it's all these politicians, Tinubu, Babi and the rest, mention them. Common headache, they'll fly them abroad for good medical treatment. But look at Kanu with a lot of health problems, guys. He has been detained for so many years, going to 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Not for the Nigerian Medical Association to come out to say that Kanu can stand trial with all this health problem. Guys, Kanu's health problem is more. In fact, there was even a time the lawyer listed the problems, guys. They are much. The Nigerian Medical Association acted as a political tool today. They did not act professional. They didn't act professional. Even if Kanu has fever, he's entitled, or he requires a good medical treatment. Guys, what is really going on in this country? Is it because Kanu is an Igbo man? Guys, I want you to relax and take a look at what his lawyers said. Kanu's lawyers, Aloy Chimako and Maxwell. Guys, take a look at what he said, and I'll be right back.
Put a shout for my rep member. Who are you?
Before the call. Yes. Are you ready?
We understand that the court has denied Nnamdi Kanu's request to an external medical center.
Well, yes, that's quite a surprising ruling today. We were served all of a sudden, as a matter of surprise, an ambush with the medical report, which the court ordered the Nigerian Medical Association to submit since 26th September. So that medical report that we were served is dated 13th October. And it was today that we were served in open court with it. So, well, you can say that defense had no ample opportunity to react to it. It was more of an ambush. But nonetheless, the court had ordered further that Nnamdi Kanu be examined by the Nigerian Medical Association. That examination was never carried out, and the order was entered on 26th September and restated on 8th October. That part of the order was disobeyed. They never examined him. So the report is based on some informal meeting they held with Nnamdi Kanu as far back as 18th September. At the DSS headquarters in Abuja. They were invited to do that by the DSS. The court and the DSS are not the same. So what we have in court, or what we were served in court today, quite frankly, we cannot be sure where it emanated from. Did it emanate from assumption, or did it emanate from the examination carried out on 18th September before the court entered an order on 26th September. So we were quite surprised, flummoxed, and we felt a bit disadvantaged, but the proceedings had to continue apace as the court wanted it. So at the end of the day, the court made a conclusion and a ruling that Nnamdi Kanu must enter his defense from the 24th of October. And conclude his defense by the 30th of October. So basically, it's a 6-day trial. window that we are looking at there.
So how fit is the defense now? How fit is the defense council, defense team particularly, entering the defense now? How ready are you guys?
Well, you see, lawyers are trained to be ready for any eventuality. But the justice of the matter is another case altogether. I choose not to comment on that.
So wait, we have to comment. Sorry, sir. I'm one of. This is a public document. Brought in by the medical council through the prosecution. So they serve us this thing today. And if you watch there in this particular medical report, you can see all the ailments they say that Nnamdi Kanu is suffering from. And surprisingly, somebody that has all these particular issues, you now, in the last paragraph, to say that from your own distance, he can stand trial. Somebody that is passing through all these ailments. Having said that, too, go to make a consequential order. Say, please, go and examine him and report back to me. They never examined Nnamdi Kanu. Only for them to come up with this report. Nigerian Medical Council, they should be very careful because this is a professional body and you are expected to act professionally. In your report, you are expected, I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm a practicing lawyer. You are expected to show that on this particular day, we obtained his specimen. We carried out this lab and the lab showed this, and we are talking about somebody's life, for goodness sake. You cannot just enter into your office room and you open your system and start writing trash. And you want court to rely on it. And surprisingly, we are expected to take a date for us to go. And because when the court gave us an opportunity to respond, we are ought to have taken a date to confirm from our clients. Yes, it was when Nnamdi Kanu said, what? We are the people that even gave Nnamdi Kanu this thing. When the court was about to sit, we are talking about somebody's life. Of course, as a matter of this thing, the Igbos are on trial. This is a war against the Igbos. Of course, you are here when the president ordered the police and the army to go and negotiate and have a discussion with the terrorists and the non-bandits in this town. With their arms. And somebody that is exercising his rights as given to him by the constitution, both local and international legislations, and you say that he should enter trial. Trial for what? What is it trial? What are you trying for? Do you have even jurisdiction? Does the court have jurisdiction to entertain this particular matter? Somebody that has been discharged by court of appeal. So we don't want to go into that. This is a trial. Again, these Igbos are on trial. This is a persecution, not a prosecution. And I stand by it. And I'm calling the entire Nigerians. It's the Igbos and the Nnamdi Kanu today. It can be another person tomorrow. And we should stand against it. That's why we are protesting. Why should we be treating a human being like this? Simply because the offense Nnamdi Kanu committed is because he's an Igbo man. Can you do it somebody from the north? Can you do it somebody from the west? You cannot. People have been agitating. So-and-so has been going around agitating for Republic of Oduduwa. Have you arrested him? The answer is no. Because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo and he feels that nobody can speak with him, for him. And we are saying no to that. We can never be intimidated. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is a second-class citizen in this country, and we are going to fight it. I'm begging judiciary not allow yourself to be used. They know what they are doing. Are you telling me that it was on the 13th? Court gave you 2 weeks. 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you now produce the document on the 13th, and you kept it with you. You did not allow us to go and see our client with it, only for you to serve us 5 minutes before court is sitting, and you asked us to respond. Is this injustice or injustice, for goodness sake? We should call evil, and when you call evil, it will stop existing. That is our submission. Thank you.
No evaluation. You come up with the office. You didn't carry out any evaluation.
So guys, how can anyone trust a report that comes after years of secrecy surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's health condition? And how can the Nigerian Medical Association conclude he's fit for trial when independent observers have documented his weight loss, untreated health conditions, and restricted medical access, guys? So Was the panel granted full and restricted access, or was it another controlled examination designed to produce a convenient outcome, guys? So you see, this is why Nigerians are angry. This is basically why they are angry, because of what the Nigerian Medical Association did today by saying Kanu is fit, when they know that he's actually not okay. Yes, he's not okay to stand trial. It's only a man that's alive that can stand trial. We're not even talking about for him to be released, though. It's for him to get at least a good medical treatment. So as you can see what is happening in Nigeria, let us be clear. No one is asking favoritism. No one is saying Nnamdi Kanu should be above the law, but justice must never be divorced from compassion, and the law must never override humanity. When a medical body declares someone fit without publicly addressing the environment and their medical health, that's not a full report. That's an edited truth. And edited truth are not just it's another form of lies. Hope you guys know that. The Nigerian Medical Association must understand history will judge every institution by where it stood when it mattered most. Did it stand with justice, or did it bow to pressure? Did it protect truth, or did it protect power? You know, because when justice finally takes its course, and it always does, the truth will never forget who remained silent when the people cried on for honesty. So guys, you can see what is going on. So people are actually reacting to this. Some people are saying that they should give full reports to the public, you know, from Lagos to Enugu, from Abuja to London. Nigerians at home and abroad are calling out the Nigerian Medical Association statement as a disservice to truth and a mockery of medical independence. And an online user wrote, the Nigerian Medical Association has just become another mouthpiece for the system when the doctors become politicians, because they acted as if they were politicians. Anyways, across social media platforms, the outrage is the same. People demanding transparency. They want to know who exactly conducted the medical test, where were they done, was Kanu's personal doctor allowed to be present, why is the report only summarized and not released publicly? This is what people are saying. So our lawyer Jimaka also said, just like you heard in the video, he said this is a dangerous endorsement of injustice. He stated that the association report ignored the basic rights of a detainee to full and independent medical access. See, we're talking about human rights, we're talking about Kanu's health. I know that Kanu is entitled to good medical care. Even terrorists are entitled as well. So guys, let me know what you think about this by dropping the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Kanu's case has been adjourned to 23rd of October. He's going to be live in court on the 23rd of October. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live section.